Mm-hmm. Okay. Shout out to the first five people that came in. We just waiting to gather around, and we're gonna begin our show. And I'm just looking at some stuff on my phone. Don't mind me. I just can't do the count. I gotta figure out a way where I can get this countdown to work. That's what I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out how to get this countdown to work. Okay, well, looks like we have a lot of people in here now. What's up? What's happening, everybody? And I guess we can go ahead and start the show off. Good evening. Listen, welcome back, everybody, back to the LaVar Walker Show podcast. Let me cue up the music. Uh-huh. That's right. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? I just want to welcome each and everyone back. I know it's late. I know it's late. But we're here. welcome, welcome back to another episode of LaVar Walker podcast show. We're in here a little late today. It's about 10:51 p.m. my time. Shout out to Gina Rodriguez, Marceline Brooks. I see you too. But it's about 10:51 my time. I was like, man, I was a little bit tired. I was like, damn, I don't feel like doing it, but I've made this commitment. So here we are, another episode of LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast. I had a cool day today. Didn't do too much, but it was a great day. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into a couple things I want to talk about. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we just got out of the COVID pandemic, but now there's another pandemic that is creeping up on us, and it's leprosy. There are reports right now in Florida. In Florida, this shit starting in Florida. You Florida people, I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's in the cocaine crack infested alligator waters in Florida, but it's always some shit with Florida. So a report came in today saying that Florida, Central Florida, is a hot spot for leprosy. I need the Floridians to call me and let me know how the fuck did y'all bring back a biblical disease, not just a regular disease, but this is a disease of biblical proportions. You know, if you're familiar with the Bible, they talked often about the lepers and Jesus helping the lepers. And when people would walk down the street, they would holler out, leper, and everybody would clear out of the town. Okay. And now in Florida, this shit is coming back. So on top of coke and meth, ecstasy, on top of the Florida man and the Florida people, y'all are bringing back leprosy, and we're gonna have to put a fence around Florida. It is time. You know, we're gonna have to, you know, if y'all gonna build this wall around Mexico and shit, we might need to build a wall around Florida because this ain't it. I don't have time to go through no damn leprosy. And they showed a man with that. How do you even cure this shit? What do you need? Baby blood? Do we need to sacrifice a goat? How do you even cure this? So let's see what we got. When a 54-year-old landscaper came into an Orlando dermatology clinic, and I was just at the dermatologist, with a splotchy, painful rash, Dr. Rajiv Nathu took 5 or 6 biopsies. The rash was spreading from the man's limbs to his face, but previous doctors had been stumped by what was causing it. The biopsy results confirmed Nathu's hunch, a diagnosis He described as something you read in your textbooks or your Bible. Leprosy. Leprosy. However, the man didn't have the obvious risk factors that most doctors would expect with the hard to catch infection. So after noticing a cluster of the other cases in the area, Nat2, a dermatologist and complex clinical director for advanced dermatology and cosmetic surgery, began to suspect that Central Florida could be an unexpected leprosy hotbed. I cannot believe this shit. Leprosy, bro. Leprosy. I don't even know. This is wild. What are we gonna do, y'all? What are we gonna do? Now I got to watch out for lepers on top of COVID, and I don't even know how you dodge leprosy, because I think if you a leper, this shit is like a game of tag. It's like tag and you it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The only other thing that I could see us getting hit with big time is Ebola. And Ebola was a motherfucker, because with Ebola, your ass will bleed out of your asshole and your eyeballs. Okay? So this is very horrible. As a result, leprosy is a rare disease in the U.S. Historically, most cases of leprosy in the U.S. affect people who travel to countries with high rates of disease or who are exposed to armadillos. Who in the fuck sits and plays with armadillos? 34% of new cases. I don't have time for this shit, man. I don't have time for it. And speaking of Florida, Trump is going on his 72nd indictment. But he's going to keep running. It's just a political shit show. The current state that we are in the U.S., I don't know what to say. It's just like our government is like a big fucking rap video. Is beefs and shit in the office. They print money at the last minute. Just so much mismanagement. And I'm going to be tempted to say it might be time for us to just let GPT run the fucking country. Just let the artificial intelligence do its job, because we have too many boneheaded humans that are in the way. We just need AI to come in and just take over our government and run this shit efficiently. And you just have one person there to hit the button in case it's a war or some shit. They just hit the button. But hopefully the chat GPT and this AI won't be racist. But I don't know if it was programmed by racists. It will probably be racist. I don't know. I'm just a black man in this world, and I'm trying to make it through and make it a better place for my child. And speaking of the White House, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I'm doing some real reporting of the news here. Fuck all this silly shit, okay? We doing real reporting. So it was reported today that our U.S. credit rating was downgraded from a AAA rating to a AA plus rating, which means our credit dropped. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just like if you get an alert from Credit Karma or Experian, like your score has dropped several points. And this is a big fucking deal, because the U.S. government, we borrow so much money. The government's number one way to pull income is from income taxes. And right now we have a $32 trillion deficit. So we owe about $32 trillion in debt, and we're only pulling in about $4 trillion per year. So what ends up happening with the credit rating being lowered, the monies that we borrow through bonds, the interest rate goes up on those. So if we keep heading down this road, what will end up happening is just the payment, because I guess we're never going to pay the debt back. We're just kicking the can down the road and paying interest. But the interest for that debt will be more than the spending of our military. So what do? If we print more money You talking high inflation. If you don't understand inflation in regards to money, this is what happens with inflation. It's very, very simple. We people are sitting on their ass and the government is printing money. So give you I give three people in the room $20,000 in cash apiece. And they the only people in this particular area or in this country. So what happens is, and I gotta, that's not a great enough example. So just imagine everybody sitting around, money is flowing, people got money every fucking where. So what ends up happening is everybody need some milk. Okay? So the demand for milk goes through the roof. So the people that are making the milk, now they gotta get more cows, they gotta get more equipment, they gotta buy more shit. And as they're buying more shit, they're placing higher demands on the other shit that they're buying, causing the price of the milk to go through the roof. And everything else will go up and your purchasing power will go down. So we're getting to a point where we will probably, the Social Security, that shit will run out probably the next 5 to 10 years. You can't keep printing money. The high interest shit isn't working. That's why they raising interest rates, because they want to slow down all the money in circulation. They want to get some of that shit back. So the other thing we could do probably at this point is just go to war, because we own all the nukes. Okay? So right now, Russia, we've been playing games with Russia, sending drones and shit. So I guess it's inevitable. We're hitting the wall. Now it is time probably for us as a nation to do some gangster shit and just go to other countries and take. And whoever owes us, we owe money to. We say, fuck them. We have the nukes. We have the power. And it's nothing you can do. So that is literally where we're headed. And the only thing that I think that could probably save us is the aliens. Hopefully the aliens can come down. And I need these aliens too. Would y'all just please come visit the black community just one time? Like, y'all always got to go to a fucking trailer park and visit the white folks. Yeah, are the aliens racist? Do they not like black people? Can we get some fucking aliens in the community? I ain't met one nigga that met an alien. Okay, not one. I haven't, I've been watching the documentaries. They only talk to the whites. We need some aliens in our community. I want to see, you racist aliens, come and talk to us. We want to talk to you. You know what I mean? We'll cook for, y'all come to the barbecue, cook out, whatever. But that's probably the only thing that's going to save this planet or this world, because I really don't know what's going on. It's hot as fuck. The planet is on fire. It's hundreds of degrees. It's cooking in Antarctica. It's probably 90 degrees in Antarctica. The shit is melting. Fish are choking. Like, I don't know what the fuck we doing right now. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fucking know. I don't know where we're at. And somebody said they buying gold. I don't know. Will it work? Will it work if there's no food, there's nothing to eat, and my stomach to my back, and I'm like, well, fuck your gold. Like, will that work? Will that be the answer? I don't know. Or maybe we can get Cardi B to throw microphones at motherfuckers. She could just go to war. We had Cardi B up there throwing mics. But something has to change. Also, too, found out today that they found a Chinese lab in America had thousands of mice infected with all kind of fucking diseases. I can't even make this shit up. We are living in a sci-fi. We like living in a sci-fi movie, man. Chinese lab infected mice. Let me see. Look at this shit. Wait till y'all see this shit, man. Now this is a part of the National Review. Let me see. Illegal California lab run by Chinese biotech firm contained mice engineered to spread COVID. Prestige Biotech, a Chinese medical company, operating an illegal laboratory in Cali where they bioengineered and infected almost 1,000 mice with diseases including HIV, E. coli, malaria, and COVID-19. The undercover lab was discovered at a warehouse in Reedley, California, when a garden hose was found to be illegally attached to the building. There was a special room that was built housing about 1,000 white lab mice. The city manager, Nicole Zeba, told the news outlet, "This is an unusual situation. I've been in government for 25 years. I've never seen anything like this." Wow. Prestige Biotech was the largest creditor of the now defunct MedTech company following bankruptcy. And this Chinese company didn't even have a license to operate in California. Wang Zolin, the spokesman for the biotech firm, told the San Joaquin Valley, what in the fuck? Oh, man. Let me get back. I don't know what happened to this. Now all this shit is... Come on, man. This is embarrassing. Oh, gosh. I'm reading this shit and this is what y'all gonna do to me right now. This is what we doing. Let me go back to this, y'all. Just do a new window. Let me see. Chinese lab with infected mice. You can't even make this shit up. I know we on a writer's strike, but these movies are writing themselves. So they didn't have a license to operate. The 20 infectious agents were present. This is what they had in these mice. They had 800 chemicals found in the site, over 20 infectious agents. They had hepatitis B and C, streptococcus, pneumonia, chlamydia, rubella, and herpes were 1 in 5. Certain rooms of the warehouse were found to contain several vessels of liquid and various apparatus. Jesus Christ. Here at the public health department, we operate our own lab. And this is what happens. So a guy's working, some idiot is working in the lab. He's handling AIDS. He has all the AIDS and the HIV and all this shit in boxes. And he got that along with the COVID. And what ends up happening is clumsy fuck. He spills it. He gets it all over. He gets it all over his body and shit. And then he runs outside, "I need help." And some idiot helps him, and like they touch him, and then they get the shit. And then about 24 hours later, the whole fucking world is locked down. They spraying the streets, and we're fucked. This is what's happening. Crime, that's right, crimes against humanity. This is where we are right now, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It is so much shit going on. And like I say, hopefully these aliens have been coming down so that they can help us out. That's the only thing I see. Now, with Trump, I know Trump is facing all these allegations. Well, you know, all these fucking indictments and all this shit he's done. Is he going to go to jail? I don't think he's going to go to jail. I don't think you can jail a former U.S. president. I don't think you can. I'm not saying what he did is right, but I don't think. And the reason I'm saying this because I think if they jail him, that would make us probably look bad as a nation to the world. And, to jail him does more harm to all 330 million of us in America than it does good. I'll say that shit. And then it might scare future leaders. I don't know. It's fucked up, though. It is fucked up. But guess what? We're not going to do this. I'm not doing a long cast today. I'm going to go through some of these comments. Let's see what we talking about in our comment section. What you say? We already look bad, Jason? Jason said, no, WDMA Warrior said, nope. Pandemic, crimes against humanity. Let's see what Marceline Marceline, that's a shout out to Marceline. That's an old school name. They don't make that name no more, baby. I think I prefer to deal with the aliens. Hell, we deal with the other aliens that come swim here. Shit. Okay. Shout out to Marceline. So, guys, I'm about to put the number up to call in. Did I even put my banners and shit up? I don't think I did. Let me see. I didn't put my banner up. What a show today. Y'all check me out at the Baltimore Comedy Factory August 18th to 20th. I'm going to be there. Y'all get those tickets at LaVarWalker.com. Let me remove that. And I guess we could do some phone calls. We could do some quick call-ins because a brother is getting sleepy. And I got some traveling I have to do, so I got a lot of shit I got to do. So, guys, I'm going to put this number up here. You can call in right now. Let me know what you think at 678-310-7139. If you're up, you're watching this show, and you want to chime in, please let me know. And we could get this shit going because sometimes I got to rely on y'all to help me push through. So if y'all want to call in, 678-310-7139. I'll give it about a minute. Then I'm getting the hell up out of here. Because I got to prepare. I got to clean up and shit. Oh, okay. Well, nobody's calling in today. And we're going to wrap this show up. I hope you guys like this show. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. It'll be a lot better. I'm a little sleepy today. So this has been another episode of the LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to clap. Cue it up. And like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. It's always a great thing when you guys do it. I want to say peace, love, and blessings. Beat the heat. Don't. I hope it's not too hot outside for you, but that's it. This has been another episode of LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast. Wait a minute.
Unknown caller.
Hold up. We got a caller. Let's see what we talking about. Hold on. Let's see what we got here.
From
Dr. Dandruff.
to accept, press.
Hello. Welcome to the LaVar Walker Show. And who am I speaking with?
I'm speaking with Dr. Dandruff. I'm out of Los Angeles.
Dr. Dandruff? Did you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shout out to
Doctor, get on your heels.
All right, so, Dr. Daniel Dandruff?
Yeah, Dr. Dandruff. Doctor, get on your head. What's up with you, LaVar? How you been, man?
How you doing, brother? Yo, appreciate you calling in, man. I'm glad you called in, actually, because I was just about to tap out. Well, what's going on, brother? What's on your mind tonight?
Not much, man. Just right here. You know, I relocated from LA to Vegas, and I realized that it's hotter than a motherfucker out here. Like, they have their own sun out here. It's fucked up.
Dude, I was just in Vegas. I taped Comic View out in Vegas, and I was in Vegas for Heartbeat Weekend, bro. And I mean, that shit is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But
yep.
I salute them because it is very, very cold in all the hotels. I mean, they keep that shit like at a nice 65 in them rooms. So shout out to Vegas. But when your ass go outside, shit, man, the devil had on shorts and some flip flops. That nigga got an Uber, man. I say, whew, it's hot as fuck, man. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I trip out on the bums that live out here. Like, man, it's so hot. I would have went to college. I would have got a degree. I would have been like, this is bullshit. This ain't working for me. I gotta get my life together.
Yeah,
some little shit. I don't know how they do it.
What I noticed when I was there, I saw like some homeless people. They kind of lay out in Walgreens and CVS. They be in the aisles and shit. Like, they be in that bitch stretched out, bro. Like. And I can't blame them because it is just that shit is ridiculous. So do you like it in Vegas right now? You like it?
I it's cool. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, my house is, you know what I'm saying, it's cold as shit, but once you go outside, boy, and that temperature hits you upside your head, swoops upside your head, you come back in, like, I don't know whether they have pneumonia, bronchitis, I'm fucked up. Like, the shit got my temperature all fucked up, so I'm over here like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the bitch till it get cold outside.
Man. So, look, let me ask you this. What made you leave L.A.? Why did you leave?
It was too fucking pricey. Not only that, fucking shit. I could have took a 10-speed to go wherever I was going. The traffic sucked. You know, what I mean, the rent was fucking outrageous. I was in Woodland Hills, so that was crazy. And not only that, I do a podcast, so I came out here and got a bigger pad, and you know, and now I have a podcast room. Not my master bedroom. Now I have my own podcast room.
Yeah, and then that crime was through the roof in L.A. They don't give a fuck. You can go to L.A. If anybody if you in California, don't buy shit out of Walgreens or see. Just take the shit. They don't, it's ridiculous. Like, people, it's a city of chaos. Nobody fucking cares. I mean, the police aren't coming. They're not coming. If you steal, as long as you don't steal over $900 worth of shit, that's what I was reading. So you know,
you don't need your grand larceny charge.
Yeah. So if you at $850, just take it. But now, if you hit $901, your ass going to jail. Okay. But anything below that, hey, just take the shit out of there. You can just walk out with the shit. Like, it was, sir, where you going? I will be taking this. I'm out. So that's what it is, man. But I'm happy.
Hey, I got a question though, LaVar.
Yeah.
I got a question though before we get up out of here.
Okay.
Hey, I heard you say that you're you were pharmaceutical, like you're really somebody that hands people their medicine.
Yes, I worked as a retail pharmacist for 20 years. What's going on?
Damn, yeah, I mean, because I'm Dr. Dandruff, and a lot of females ask me, "Are you a gynecologist?" I'm like, yeah, this on the weekends. Like they believe it, because I do stand-up comedy too, and I'll be up on stage, and they'll be like, "Do you really blame STDs on your girlfriend?" I'm like, "Bitch, this is jokes." But like, I really believe your shit. That's why I had to ask you.
No.
I had to ask you.
No. It's good. I appreciate you asking me that. Yeah, a lot of people, they'll see me doing comedy. I don't know if they think I'm lying or some shit when I said I went to pharmacy school and really worked retail pharmacy. I guess it's just hard to buy that if you see a guy just in front of people making them laugh and talking slick. But no, I really did that. I really lived that life. And, here I am just telling jokes, being a clown. And you are a comedian too. How long have you been doing comedy?
Yeah, you're one of the best, baby. I've been doing comedy all my life, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a comedian, it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be funny on stage. I gotta be funny all the time. I gotta wake up. I gotta breathe it. I gotta see what this guy looks like. I gotta get content all day. And that's what I do. And I kind of overwhelm myself at times. But at the end of the day, I can't change who I am.
That's
and
right.
you're one of the men that been doing your thing, man. Some real shit, LaVar. Like, you funny as fuck, dog.
Oh, man.
And I give you none but your flowers, none but your credit.
Hey, man. Well, I appreciate that, Dr. Dandruff, man. Look forward to meeting you and working with you one day, bro. So you keep doing what you do. And now I'm about to shut this podcast down. I got an early flight in the morning, brother. So take care. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dr. Dandruff for calling in.
Real talk. Hey, whenever you come to Vegas, stop by Dr. Dandruff show. I got you.
I got you, bro. No doubt. Take care, brother. No doubt.
All right, brother.
All right.
Thank you. All right, you too. Bye.
All right. Well, guys, that was it. That was our call for tonight, and I am out of here. So peace, love, and blessings, guys. I will see you all tomorrow.